What does lifestyle mean to you? Is it freedom, relaxation, adventure, travel, wealth, giving back to society, spending time with your family? Whatever it is, the question is, do you have it? Or will you get it someday? Do you believe it's possible? Or is it perhaps like so many people, beyond the realm of reality and exists only in your dreams? According to Robert Kiyosaki, world-renowned entrepreneur, investor and author of bestsellers Cash Flow Quadrant and Rich Dad Poor Dad, the total world's workforce can be grouped into one of four different quadrants: employed, self-employed, business owners, and investors with total financial freedom. Employed people and self-employed people will mostly be subject to the time value of money. This means that their income will always be limited to whatever their hourly rate is, times the number of hours worked. They must work for money. Many self-employed people believe that they are business owners, but the true distinction between a business owner and a self-employed person is determined by the following question. Do you have a business that works for you, or do you work for your business? Have you learned how to get money to work for you, or is your income dependent on you and directly related to the hours that you put into your work? If you had to stop working for 3 to 6 months, does the income stop as well, or does your money continue to work for you? True business owners and investors have crossed the dividing line from employed and self-employed, where you have to work for money, to a position of power through the simple knowledge of leverage, where money now works for them. Most investors who have learned the art of having their money work for them started out as employed or self-employed and made the journey through to financial freedom. Sadly, most employed and self-employed people simply just don't believe that it's possible for them to make the transition from working for money to a place where money works for them. Retirement statistics show that more than 90% of Australians don't plan for their retirement. As a result, the majority of Australians retire on less than $400 per week. What this means is that for most Australians, there is a gap between their current inadequate provision and how much money they need to retire on comfortably. On analysis, for most people, it would seem impossible to save enough money to close this gap. For many everyday Australians, depending on their circumstances, it is possible to close this gap before it gets too late, using these effective tools of leverage: personal savings, return on investment, government-assisted tax savings, and structured debt management. Highland Investments have been helping everyday Australians make the transition from working for money to where money works for them for almost a decade. When money works for you, this puts you in a position to choose the lifestyle of your choice. Like most of Highland's past clients did, you're probably thinking, I know I should be doing something about our future financial security, but I just don't know where to start and how to go about it. Highland Investments specialise in putting it all together on your behalf. They're the conduit between you and a professional team of licensed specialists to implement your strategy of long-term wealth creation. Their 5-step process is absolutely free and without obligation. During this process, they will show you how to pay far less tax than you are now paying, pay off your mortgage in less than half the normal time. You'll have access to a comprehensive structure that will secure your financial well-being both now and in the future. And you would have begun the process of moving from where you work for money to where money works for you. Every year you receive a free financial review with a view towards reassessing your financial situation and providing you with an additional summary report and suggested action steps. Getting on the Highland program means you've chosen the lifestyle of your choice. You've charted the course for your destination, and the journey has begun complete with the end in mind. If you haven't yet experienced the first step in their 5-step process, Then just register for your free session now by completing the form below.